Hey guys, what's up? I am GojiFan98 and welcome back for another new video for today. Today we're going to continue on for our next episode of GojiFan98's Godzilla-Thon. Today we're on to the 8th chapter of the Godzilla franchise with Son of Godzilla, which is my all-time favorite movie from the Showa series. I love this film, everything all about it. It's always good for me. So, alright, Son of Godzilla. Alright. The movie once again was set up back on the island, like Ebirah Horror of the Deep did, set up the island, which is that's pretty good. I love to have any movies in the Godzilla film set up the island. Alright, let's talk about its history. Follow after Ebirah Horror of the Deep didn't perform well, Toho decided to make up in the next Godzilla film. There was original script idea was going to be as two Godzilla, Japan's S.O.S, to have Godzilla and his son, Godzilla Junior, was supposed to be attack Japan, but this idea was never came to be. But Shinichi Sekizawa wrote the script, and also he was teamed up with a other screenplay writer, which is I don't know who she was. That she was the first screenplay writer in the Godzilla series before the next one came along, which is I put her name in the description below so you'll know. Fun fact for that first female screenplay writer of the Godzilla series. Now in this movie, Son of Godzilla had a return director named Jun Fukuda to return to direct the movie, while Masaru Sato returned to score the movie. And that music of his was so awesome. I really love the score in the film. He did it very great. And the movie had a feature return of Takashima returned to appear in the Godzilla movie since King Kong vs. Godzilla. It was nice to have him back. He was portrayed as a professor character, along with some other familiar face, like Akira Ifukube returned since Invasion of Astro Monster. He played as a reporter named Goromaki. That character will appear in some other Godzilla film later, in the Return of Godzilla, and unseen character in Shin Godzilla as a photo double appearances. And Akihiko Harada returned since the last one, along with the actor who portrays Controller of Planet X also returned from the last one. Well, returned from the Invasion of Astro Monster. Nice to have a familiar face to return, including one of the Ultraman actor, the one who plays Hayata, also make an appearance in the beginning of the movie. Godzilla's design had the worst design ever. You could tell that the suit of the 1967 suit is actually the worst design ever. His head looks really weird. Also noted, there were two suit actors portraying that suit. One of the suit actors actually he broke his hand during the filming. Hiroshi Sakeda, who portrayed as Ebirah from the last one, took over to finish in the remaining of the movie. Originally, Haru Nakajima was supposed to be wearing that costume, but the suit was too big for Haru Nakajima to wear it, until he was wear that suit in Godzilla vs. Gigan for the water scene. But Nakajima wore the previous suit from Ebirah Horror of the Deep, but it's got a new head. It resembled the 1967 suit, according to what I found out from a source from somebody probably recognized the head, like analyzing closely look the head. And it featured 3 new monsters in the series: Minilla, the adopted son of Godzilla, even Kamagra's the giant praying mantis, and Kumonga, the giant spider. But in the English dub in the movie for Kumonga, he was preferred to be called Spiga and Spiga. Man, what is with people wanting to give it a different name for Kumonga? So anyway, Minilla's name was never mentioned in the movie in the Japanese version, but until his name was finally said in the next Godzilla film later in Destroy All Monsters, but I'll save it when I get there. And the island was called Saokyo Island, which is a pretty cool name. And also, according to I found out, when they filmed in the island and for Son of Godzilla, it was filmed in Guam, which that's pretty cool. I was like, wow. What is with Toho wanted to film it in a Guam island? Well, that was pretty cool, by the way. So yeah, I just love everything. The plot of the film was similar. Well, talk about the team of weather experiment team was doing a weather experiment, but they were surrounded by giant praying mantises. But until they were mutated by heat and radioactivity during a radioactive storm that mutated all 3 mantises. Yeah, there are 3 of them. But Godzilla took down all 2 of them, leaving the 3rd one got away. He was like, oh scrap, I'm out of here! Because he realized he's no match for Big G. Yeah. That was pretty cool, and I really love that part that Kamakura's getting it away twice from Godzilla. He was like, uh-oh, I'm out of here. It's just a sign that he was a coward. I like Kumonga's design in this movie. He looks pretty cool. It's nice to have a giant spider kaiju. It was great to have an insect kaiju since that. Well, yeah, I really like that. Minilla was a really adorable creature. I really love that his design. But this suit of his will be later be used again in 2 movies later. But I'll save it when I get to those 2. So, yeah. The one thing that's pretty cool about this scene where when the weather team decide have to freeze the island in order to freeze the monster to get them hibernated, so they have to escape the island. But that was a really great idea to have to escape. There's one of the idea from the storyboard show that Godzilla was about to leave the island, but that scene where he was about leaving his adopted son, but he later turned back. Rather than leaving his son behind, he decided to go back to being hibernated with him. It was a great scene to have both monsters going to hibernate together. The scene where Godzilla was about to leave, that idea was never shown in the movie. That sequence surviving in the trailer of Son of Godzilla can only survive from that trailer. Some of the missing scene was actually end up being used in the trailer, that's a pretty good thing to do. But luckily, and also I got a favorite part of mine. Whenever Minilla does not want to listen to his dad, he shakes and he makes that squeaky noise, and leaving Godzilla to drag him with his tail and tell him, "You're grounded, mister." Yeah, that's pretty funny. Even there was a part where Godzilla was about to train Minilla how to breathe fire. But that poor little guy can only breathe smoke rain out of his mouth. Not until Godzilla actually steps on his tail to breathe fire. But Minilla does fire the atomic breath on his own while his father slept, and even helped him on twice to fight against Kumonga. But there was also supposed to be a scene where Minilla was supposed to be breathed fire out of Kamakura's, but that was never being shown in the movie. According to the kaiju profile of Minilla from Wikizilla, they know everything. Well, that's all I have to say for Son of Godzilla. Stay tuned to the next episode. I will review Destroy All Monsters. Stay tuned. Bye.